Ladies and gentlemen, all is fair in love, war, and Indian elections. Sam, dam, dand, bhed, as they say. So, over a period of elections, outrageous things get said and outrageous things get done. And we as voters look on and wonder who to believe, who is right, who is wrong. Now, 4 things have happened in the last 1 week that have India's opposition parties saying that election 2024 are not being paid and fought on a level playing field. That the BJP is doing what it can using unfair means to cripple the opposition. Here are the instances that are being cited. 2, in fact, came today. A week ago, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal was arrested by the ED in the alleged Liquorgate scam. His arrest was primarily based on false statements. One of them was made by YSRCP MP Magunta Reddy. His son Raghava was part of what the ED called the South Group. So Raghava was arrested, but he soon turned a prover. Arvind Kejriwal in court said that the MP had given his statement under duress only after his son was arrested. There was pressure on him. Interestingly, both father and son quit the YSRCP last month and joined a key ally of the BJP, the TDP. Interestingly, Reddy Sr. today has gotten a ticket from the NDA. The Aam Aadmi Party is asking, if this is not quid pro quo, then what is? They say it is clear that an accused turned approver's father got a ticket from the BJP in exchange for framing Mr. Kejriwal. Now, hours before Mr. Reddy's ticket was announced, came another setback for the opposition, and this had the opposition crying foul. The Congress has been served a new 1,800 crore notice from the Income Tax Department today. This came after the Delhi High Court dismissed the party's petition challenging the tax reassessment proceedings against it. The Congress party today is calling this tax terrorism and is accusing the Bharatiya Janata Party of using tax authorities to squeeze its funding right before the elections.
अगर ये इंस्टीट्यूशंस अपना काम करते, अगर सीबीआई अपना काम करती, ईडी अपना काम करती, तो ये नहीं होता. तो उनको ये भी सोचना चाहिए, ये जो सब कर रहे हैं, कि किसी ना किसी दिन बीजेपी की सरकार बदलेगी और फिर कार्रवाई होगी, और ऐसी कार्रवाई होगी कि मैं गारंटी कर रहा हूं ये फिर से कभी नहीं होगा. तो उनको भी सोचना चाहिए.
तो आप ये सोचिए कि एक तरफ बीजेपी की जो वायलेशंस हैं उसको आंख बंद कर रहे हैं, और हमारे हिसाब से वो अगर वायलेशंस वही बात बीजेपी पे लगाया जाए तो 4,600 करोड़ का बनता है. और कांग्रेस को गलत तरीके से फंसा करके, कांग्रेस को गलत तरीके से सीताराम केसरी जी के जमाने के एक चीज टाइम बार होती है, और ये 1993-94 की डिमांड 53.9 करोड़ मिलाकर के 1823 करोड़ का इन्होंने जो लगाया है, ये कहां की लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड है और कहां का ये डेमोक्रेसी हमारे देश के अंदर हमारी बच गई.
Okay, so here is what the picture is looking like right now according to the opposition. Congress funds are frozen, 2 opposition chief ministers are in jail, and the season of migrations continue. The opposition says these migrations to the BJP are happening because leaders are under threat and duress. They are pointing to the clean chit that has been given to Mr. Praful Patel 48 hours ago by the Central Bureau of Investigation in a case that involved the leasing of Air India aircraft. Now, this clean chit, interestingly, is coming 8 months after Mr. Praful Patel joined the BJP-led NDA camp. Question is the opposition charge of the BJP unleveling the playing field in 2024 valid, or is it just a case of sour grapes? We are debating that at the top of 8 this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce my guest to you this evening. Virendra Tayal is a BJP leader. He is joining us on the broadcast. Sujata Paul is spokesperson of the Congress party, joining us on the broadcast. And Sanjeev Kaushik is a political analyst, speaks on behalf of the Aam Aadmi Party. Sujata Paul, I'm coming to you first. Since the setback that came today came for the Congress Party, a tax notice of 1,800 crore rupees. Now, the Income Tax Department says, gadbad ki hai, to penalty to dena padega. The Congress Party is not special, na? If we find wrongdoing, we will come to you and ask you for the interest and ask you for penalties.
India's democracy is certainly special, and we'll fight for our democracy. But look at the irony of the whole thing. The BJP never gets a tax notice for anything because they are above everything else. They are holier than thou. But the analysis that Mr. Ajay Markan, treasurer of Congress Party, put forward before the press today clearly shows that for the 135 crore demand that we got, it is the BJP who should also have been given a notice for more than 40 crore. But that didn't happen. But however, if you look at the 8 years of IT reassessment orders of the income tax, we've got the notices for 5 years, and we are sure that for the rest of the 3 years also they will be giving it to us soon. But an analysis shows that and this is all in the public domain, it is there on the website of the EC. So therefore, nobody can say that it is something imaginary, and anybody can do this analysis by using the artificial intelligence and the language R of computers. Now, if we are getting a tax demand of 1,823 crores, how come the BJP hasn't got what we have given as the figure, that is 4,617.58 crores? Has any BJP leader come forward and said that this analysis is wrong? The fact is that the CBI, the Income Tax Department, the Election Department, ED of the BJP is working only for the BJP, and they are undermining the democracy of this country. And along with the BJP and the government of India, which is the BJP government, they are working for one party.
Okay.
Yes.
No, Sujata Paul, okay. Here's what the Income Tax Department says. The Income Tax Department says, we are doing our job. If your books were clean, we won't have come to you, right? Plus, the Congress Party went to the Delhi High Court, and the Delhi High Court also has said that the tax department is well within its rights to do this reassessment that they are doing. So legally, to kuch galat kar nahi rahe.
Shreya, how is it not wrong? If we are getting tax notices, why is the BJP not getting tax notices for the wrongdoing that they are committing if we have committed a wrong? Because the same kind of rules
but
should
what
be
is the wrongdoing they have committed? You have given us a figure.
No.
You have given us a figure of 4,600 crore rupees, right, for the BJP and the wrongdoings of the BJP, and they should get a tax notice of 4,600 crore rupees. On what basis are you giving this?
This is according to the figures which are given on the website of the EC. And if you look at the data which is available, and I'm showing you just one page of that particular data which is available. The point was that the notices which were given to us was basically what? Let's talk about that 135 crores which was attached as lien. The fact is, they said that 14.4 lakhs, which we had received from our MLAs and MPs in cash, we had not given the addresses of those people, or we had not given other details. But if you look at the figures of the BJP in that same period, the names which were not given, 92. Total donations taken without names was 4.5 lakhs. Without addresses, it was 1,297. Total donations taken without addresses was 42 crores. And further than that, there's a whole lot of data which we are talking about. How come they haven't been issued a notice? How come this 42 crores has not been attached as lien? But for the other notices, now that the 1,800 crore notice has come, we have analyzed the data from 2016-17 to 2022-2023. And the figure is coming. I'm not going to go into details of each of them. Yes, but this is what the figure is coming to, 4,617.58 crores. So if we are going to the High Court and we are not getting relief, right? But the BJP, they had not been served the notice by that income tax department against whom we are going to the High Court. If the BJP is not is only going to target us
Darendra
and not
Tayal,
serve a
respond
notice
to what
to
the Congress
BJP.
party is saying. Darendra Tayal, respond to what the Congress party is saying. The Congress party is saying the ED is very active when it comes to the Congress party. For 14.4 lakh rupees, they have sent us a notice of 135 crore rupees. But what about the BJP? अगर ऐसे ही इनकम टैक्स को नोटिस भेजने और असेसमेंट्स करने और पेनल्टीज लगानी है, then according to the Congress's calculation, and this is not a calculation I have done, but according to the calculation of the Congress, the BJP should be served a notice of 4,600 crore rupees. Why is this selective action by the tax authorities and the income tax department?
Okay, let me respond to that. Firstly, today is Good Friday. So on Good Friday, what I want to say is forgive them a lot, for they know not what they are doing. So one after the other, that is what Congress is doing. They have no clue what they are up to. Just to start, Mr. Jairam Ramesh comes on and says, Naveen Jindal has joined and this is also because of the pressure that is built on him, but he hasn't done anything for the party in 10 years. In 10 years. So he's saying, I'm quitting the party is a joke. So if it is a joke, why are you coming on? I mean, when did you get into stand-up comedy? Why are you coming on and telling us this? The second, extremely serious, is every time they play a victim card. Now, and they coin new terms. First it was saffron terrorism. Today it is tax terrorism. But let me tell you what is the actual terrorism today. It is terrorism. And Mr. Rahul Gandhi, let me read out what he put down on his tweet. जब सरकार बदलेगी तो लोकतंत्र का चीरहरण करने वालों पर कार्रवाई जरूर होगी और ऐसी कार्रवाई होगी कि दोबारा फिर किसी की हिम्मत नहीं होगी ये सब करने की, ये मेरी गारंटी है. Who is he threatening? The income tax, the ED, the judiciary, or the entire country, the entire machinery of the country, कि जब मैं आऊंगा मैं देख लूंगा. Direct terrorism, direct threat. Can anybody believe that this is democracy? That is prince terrorism, which has been unleashed on the entire machinery of the country.
Mr. Tayal.
The other thing, Mr. Markham says.
Mr. Tayal.
Yeah.
Is it democracy? Is it democracy? Just a minute. Since we are talking about the opposition saying that election 2024 is not a level playing field, is it democracy that an accused turned approver's father who gives a statement to the ED against Arvind Kejriwal today has got a ticket from your party, from your alliance in Andhra Pradesh? Is that democracy? Is it democracy that Praful Patel, who leaves the Congress party and joins the NDA camp after 8 months of joining? For 5 years, the case has been dragging against him. In a case where there were aircraft that were leased for Air India. There was corruption alleged. For 5 years, the CBI is probing that case. 8 months after he joins the NDA, he's given a clean chit. Is this democracy, Mr. Tayal?
Okay. So now, two points. You've raised two questions. Let me answer both. The first is, and I think your viewers should know this, that two people, one's name was D.N. Pandey and the other's name was Bhola Pandey. The two characters, they hijacked the plane so that demanding that Indira Gandhi be released. Reward. One was made General Secretary of UP Congress, and they were both given tickets and became MLAs. So let them look into what they are talking about. Two, where we talking about Mr. Praful Patel. The point is the lack of confidence of the Congress in the judiciary. Even on the tax notices, they went to the High Court, nothing came about. Okay, fine. They've already gone to the Supreme Court. The case, I believe, is there on Monday. So why are you jumping the gun? Why are you doing a press conference today? Have you not gone to the Supreme Court? Or are you saying
Why
that
not?
the High Court is also biased? And are you saying you have no confidence in the Supreme Court? Are you doing a press conference today? Wait for Monday. What is the problem?
ठीक ठीक है, तो इसेंशियली यू आर टेलिंग मी दिस इज अ केस ऑफ सावर ग्रेप्स, दैट द ऑपोजिशन नोज कि उनका इलेक्शन में कुछ होना नहीं वाला है, इसलिए हार से पहले ही वो उन्होंने अपना रोना शुरू कर दिया. इसेंशियली आई थिंक दैट इज द आर्ग्यूमेंट मिस्टर तयाल दैट यू आर गिविंग मी. संजीव कौशिक, आर्ग्यूमेंट तो बीजेपी की तरफ से आ गई है, रोना धोना छोड़िए, आपको पता है इलेक्शन हारने वाले हैं, आप बहाने मत बनाइए. इसेंशियली दे आर सेइंग ये सब बहानेबाजी चल रही है ऑपोजिशन की.
श्रेया, देश की जनता को ये बात जानने का अधिकार है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी करप्ट लोगों से कैसे लड़ती है और करप्ट संस्था से कैसे लड़ती है. ये जानने का पूरा अधिकार है कि अभी 1 साल भी पूरे नहीं हुए, केवल 8 महीने पूरे हुए थे. प्रफुल्ल पटेल पर जो आरोप लगाए गए थे, सीबीआई और ईडी जितने तीखे दांत के साथ उनके ऊपर प्रहार कर रही थी, सिर्फ 8 महीने लगे. 19 मार्च को क्लोजर रिपोर्ट उन्होंने रावजेवेंडी कोर्ट में दाखिल कर दी है. 15 अप्रैल तक ही कहा गया है कि आप इसके बारे में रिपोर्ट बनाइए और एक तरह से बरी कर देने का मामला ये सामने है. क्या ऐसे भ्रष्टाचारियों से आप लड़ेंगे? और ये सचमुच में भ्रष्टाचार का मामला था क्या? क्या चाहती है भारतीय जनता पार्टी? लगातार इस तरह से केस, और ये पहला नहीं है, अब तो क्लीन चिट मिलना शुरू हो गया है. ये तो पहले केवल आरोप लगाए जाते थे कि जब आप शामिल हो जाते हैं, जब आप ज्वाइन कर लेते हैं तो आपके ऊपर कार्रवाई कम कर दी जाती है, चुप्पी साध जाते हैं. लेकिन अब क्लीन चिट देने का मामला शुरू हो गया है और इस तरह से लगातार भारतीय जनता पार्टी ये करेगी. लोगों को ये बात बिल्कुल आंख कान नाक खोल करके देख लेना चाहिए कि किस तरह से भारतीय जनता पार्टी देश के साथ धोखा कर रही है. ये तमाम उन संस्थानों के साथ छलावा कर रही है और इनको बहुत बुरा लग रहा है कि यदि कोई विपक्षी पार्टी ये बात कहती है कि आप आने दीजिए हमें सत्ता में, तो हम इन लोगों को दिखाएंगे. ये सही कर रहे हैं ये सारी संवैधानिक संस्थानें, उनकी कोई गलती नहीं है. सच बात यह है कि उनके ऊपर प्रेशर है. यदि वो नहीं करेंगे तो अपनी नौकरी से हाथ धो बैठेंगे. वो उनके ऊपर इतना प्रेशर, जो संवैधानिक संस्थानें हमारे लिए गर्व का विषय हुआ करती थी, उनको बधुआ बना दिया इन लोगों ने. ये क्या मैसेज जाता है इस तरह के डिसीजन से? क्या मैसेज जाता है पूरे हिंदुस्तान में? क्या मैसेज जाता है कि जी जो आम आदमी पार्टी के बारे में, अब इससे अरे टिकट दे दिया, कैसे क्लीन चिट मिल गया, कुछ सब कुछ क्लियर है यहाँ पे. क्या कहा जाए, कितनी बार कहा जाए, लोगों के बीच में कितनी बार कहा जाए कि ये भ्रष्टाचारियों से नहीं लड़ रहे हैं, ये विपक्षी पार्टियों को तोड़ रहे हैं, ये तोड़ करके या तो अपने हिस्से में मिलाने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं, जो नहीं हिस्से में मिल रहे हैं, इनके साथ नहीं जा रहे हैं, उनको जेल में डाल रहे हैं ये. जी
नहीं, मगुंता रेड्डी के लिए तो ये भी कहा जा सकता है कि वो ये वाईएसआरसीपी में थे, उन्होंने खुद बोला कि मैं यहाँ से परेशान हो गया था इसलिए मैं छोड़ के जा रहा हूँ टीडीपी पे. अब टीडीपी के पे गए हैं, सिटिंग एमपी है, उनको टिकट तो मिलना ही है. तो आप इसको लिकर गेट से क्यों जोड़ रहे हैं? ये क्यों कह रहे हैं कि दिस इज अ क्विड प्रो को, कि ये रिवॉर्ड है, ये टिकट जो है एनडीए से उनको रिवॉर्ड मिला है अरविंद केजरीवाल को फ्रेम करने के लिए, ऐसा क्यों बोल रहे हैं आप?
श्रेया, कुछ भी कहा जा सकता है आप कहने के लिए. तो दादी की मूछें होती तो दादाजी हम भी कह लेते. लेकिन यहाँ सामने दिखाई दे रहा है ना, कितना इग्नोर करें, देश की जनता कितना इग्नोर करे कि जो लोग अभी लंबी फहरिस्त है ना, कितनी बार आपके चैनल पर लोगों के नाम, पूरब से पश्चिम और उत्तर से दक्षिण लोगों का नाम गिनाया कि जिनके ऊपर भ्रष्टाचार के इन लोगों ने आरोप लगाए थे, जिनके ऊपर इन लोगों ने एक अभियान तक छेड़ रखा था. जो ही वो लोग भारतीय जनता पार्टी को ज्वाइन करते हैं, पाक साफ हो जाते हैं, उसके बाद में सारी कार्रवाई बंद कर जाती है. अफसोस की बात यह है कि कार्रवाई बंद होती थी, अभी तक आरोप लगते थे, अब ये क्लीन चिट देना शुरू कर दिए हैं. मतलब ये कि कोई करप्शन नहीं, विपक्षी पूरे हिंदुस्तान के विपक्षी पार्टियों को ऐसे ही परेशान करना है, या तो तोड़ देना है, खत्म कर देना है, एक दलीय प्रणाली ये विकसित करना चाहते हैं. इसलिए देश की जनता को ये बात सुनना चाहिए कि यदि इस बार 24 में वो चूक गए तो दोबारा इलेक्शन कराने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. आपके वोट की जरूरत ही नहीं रहेगी. इनको इतने मजबूत हो जाएंगे कि किसी भी इनके अपने चाहने वाले लोगों की भी वोट की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी इनको. ये इतने मजबूत हो जाएंगे. लोकतंत्र की हत्या कर रहे हैं ये लोग लोकतंत्र के हत्यारे हैं, वोटरों के हत्यारे हैं ये. ये बात पूरे हिंदुस्तान में मैसेज जाना चाहिए. और इस तरह से दिल्ली में जो कार्रवाई कर रहे हैं, क्या लोगों की निगाहें उस पर नहीं? जी बोलिए.
Certainly, I mean, one thing which is,
essentially, Sanjeev,
which is
he's
being
essentially saying that this is not the attempt is not a sustained attempt to defeat the opposition in the elections. It is essentially to decimate the opposition forever so that India doesn't have an opposition left anymore. This is the allegation coming in from the opposition today.
So that is the next ploy now, to somehow convey to the public that, look, this is what is going to happen, threaten them in another way, right? Or I do not know whether they are really literally begging for arms, that please give us some seats at least. I know we are corrupt, I know we are bad, but please give us some seats. So I think it is something like that. Two, he used the word that these, caged parrot and these organizations When was caged parrot the term? When did it come? Justice Lodha gave that term on 9th of May 2013. Congress, the UPA was in power. And what was it for? The 1.8 lakh crore coal scam, where he said CBI is a caged parrot. So Congress and AAP and all these parties, they should not be talking about. They are the ones who had caged that parrot. Again, the second thing, Praful Patel, very proudly he said, within 8 months, number one, like I said, have faith in the judiciary. The CBI has submitted a report. The court hasn't accepted it yet. Why not wait for that? Has it been accepted? Is that the end? Understand the judicial process. You don't understand the process, but you want to come and shout about it.
Okay.
Next thing, because he quoted 8 months, let me give you a data point. Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav, disproportionate assets case, December 2007, CBI was unleashed on him. July 2008, he supports the government on the nuclear deal. July 2008. Within 1 week, the report is withdrawn. 1 week. And by December 2008, the
So
case
essentially,
is in 12 months. Disproportionate, everything is over. In 12 months, what are they talking about? Let them understand what they're
so
talking
you're saying
about.
if they can do it, I can do it too. They're saying if the Congress can do it, the BJP can do it too. That is what you're saying.
I'm not even saying that. I'm saying if that is the, for example, let me give you another example. Let me number of examples around. When the 2G scam was there and CBI court, this was 21st December 2017, the CBI court acquits everybody. It was Satyamev Jayate. CBI was very good. When the CBI acts against them, it is bad. It is a caged parrot. I mean, come on, either it is or it is not. So how was it that in 2017
here's the thing. Okay, you make a fair point. Here's the thing. Sujata Paul, I'm out of time. I can give you 10 seconds, but no more than that, please. 10 seconds, make your point.
You know, the fact is that we know that the devil can cite scriptures for his purpose, but that doesn't make him correct. And the fact is that Naveen Jindal was also accused in the coal scam. No, now he's part of the BJP. So when you talk about what is happening today, the BJP representative, and there's no BJP spokesperson here, he could not answer one single question as to why the BJP has not been served a notice for the default that they have committed, for the irregularity that they have committed, and that is why this is not a level playing field, and this is BJP's tax terrorism, and that's it.
Okay, so the opposition has made its case. The BJP has defended itself. Now it's for our viewers, who are also the voters in this country, to decide. We'll leave it at that this evening. Thank you very much, Dhirendra Tayal, for joining us. Sujata Paul, thank you very much. And Sanjeev Kaushik, thank you very much for joining us as well. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm slipping into a quick break. There's more on the other side. Do stay with us.